Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Load it.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Vocal Collective. I'm Mike Lindle and I am road tripping the American Southwest right now. Behind me, that is Shiprock. I'm out here in New Mexico. This is one of the crazy monuments, landmarks of this area. I feel like I'm smack dab in the middle of Navajo Nation. There are some Navajo borders and reservations and yeah, just kind of cool. I haven't really been out here before. So I'm actually going to be shooting with the Nikon F100 and I'll be using Kodak's Ektar 100. I'm really using this film to highlight some of the saturation of the landscape. I'm here, it's kind of golden-ish hour. I'm waiting for the sun to set a little bit more, but you know, hey, I'll fire off a quick shot. Nailed it.
We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
So salty.
You sure you can handle? Okay. We can take my Lambo.
Hey guys, so I woke up at like 6 a.m. This is Gooseneck State Park. I'm shooting with the F100. Ektar 100 is still loaded in here, and I'm not really using a wide-angle lens. It's a 35mm to 70mm f2.8. So I'm going to try to take maybe 3 vertical comps and create some kind of a pano. So let's see how it turns out. Actually took 5. We made it to Forrest Gump Point behind me. This is one of those famous locations. You could see it in the movie Forrest Gump. Before that, it was just a trading post that was out here in Utah. And the actual people that pitched the idea to shoot that scene in Forrest Gump were the trading post owners, and they drove to California to pitch it in the movie industry, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna go take a quick shot.
Somebody got hit here 3 weeks weeks ago and killed.
I believe it. Do you want to say to the camera?
He said,
Apparently somebody was hit here like 3 weeks ago. It's very dangerous. It's a 65-mile-an-hour road. So I'm exercising extreme caution.
everybody's watching out for each other.
Back in the car, driving through Monument Valley. Next stop, there's a 17-mile dirt road in Monument Valley. Let's see if my Subaru can handle it. I don't know if it will. We'll see. I don't know. But this is still Forrest Gump Point. Just driving along the road. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Let me just take a moment to say, if you're liking the video, do drop a comment. Feel free to like, feel free to subscribe. We're doing this for fun, but we're mostly doing it to show you guys some beautiful stuff, and we're really happy to be able to share the views. The Monument Valley has this one 17-mile dirt road it's only 17 miles. It's going to take like 2 hours. And now I'm realizing why. It's because everybody drives, rightfully so, but painfully slow. That kind of rhymed, but so slow on this road. But over here are, I guess, the monuments. I took a time lapse of this up at the visitor center. I had a 10 neutral density filter over my camera lens, and I think it'll be pretty good. If it is good, maybe it'll make it into this video. If it's not, it means that I wouldn't have the time to edit it and render it, or whatever. But it's kind of still cool to see what this shaky-handed iPhone video looks like driving through Monument Valley. Yes, I'm still driving past Monument Valley not too long ago. You can probably hear my engine revving. I'm driving up a hill on cruise control. Day 2, living out of my car, so it's gotten a little messy back there. And yeah, I'm still chugging along. I'm gonna have to change out my roll of Ektar 100 pretty soon. I just hit like 36 or 37 on my Nikon F100. So I'll just change out the roll and keep the journey rolling. We're just gonna keep it rolling. So I realized I never told you guys what all these patches up here are on the ceiling of my car. I actually, every place I go, a state, a country, things that are significant. You can't see all of them because I have all the stuff in the car. But I get an embroidered patch and I throw the hard side of Velcro tape on the back of it. So all of these, they just kind of stick right up there. Like this is when I got my commercial drone pilot license, my Part 107. And I just put little Velcro tape on the back of it. It sticks right up on the ceiling. Currently driving like 65 miles an hour. I just left Monument Valley. Really, really beautiful spot. I so wish that I could have stayed there for like blue hour or a sunset, or been there for sunrise or something. But it's just the way it worked out today and this trip. That was kind of the lunch hangout. I'm heading over to Horseshoe Bend right now, out of Page, Arizona, and that's going to be my sunset for the night. So I should be there in about 2 hours. Let's hope I get there soon. BTS of probably one of the most photographed locations in the world that was inspired by Instagram and the internet. This is the pathway walking up to Horseshoe Bend. There didn't used to be like a tailored road. That parking lot back there was built like not too long ago. They started charging admission back in April of 2019. So that was 4 months ago from the point of recording this. You can already see there's like a fence and little podiums, so people are veering off the trail. People are going up on that rock over there. There's rumors that they're going to fence off more of this area, and pretty soon we may not even be able to walk right up to the rim like everybody here is doing now. It is nowhere near wide enough to capture Horseshoe Bend. I took 3 photos in like portrait mode, and maybe I can kind of stitch them, or maybe I'll kind of lay them out on what might be like a matte white border or something, and maybe I'll stylistically lay them out. Don't worry, you know, I have some of my digital gear with me too. So I have some 15mm f2 shots. I took a time lapse and I took a couple stills, but it was super windy. It was kind of a weird spot. Like Instagram and the internet definitely destroyed that location. They now charge admission. Like it's crowded with tourists. They're everywhere. The wind is ridiculously strong, and there was sand blowing everywhere. So yesterday was a bit of an exhausting day. I think there were like maybe 7 hours of driving total, going between Gooseneck State Park, which is where I was, like I woke up for sunrise, shot sunrise, took the drone up over there as well, and yeah, it was also, that's another location that was just like ridiculously wide. I don't have any of my Nikon wide-angle lenses left, and all of them are for modern DSLRs, not for film SLRs. Probably would still work in manual focus though. So yeah, now I'm driving out to Valley of Fire. It's in Nevada. It's only a 2-hour drive from where I stayed last night, which was Snow Canyon campground area. There were no campsites left, so I had to sleep in my car, that's why I'm getting to Valley of Fire early. I'm gonna go secure a campsite. I don't want that to happen again. That was a little, you know, not ideal. I made it work. As you can see, there's tons of stuff in this car, so slowly making my way west. Still shooting with Ektar 100. This whole video will be Ektar 100 as I kind of dial around and do these different Southwest locations. I'm kind of ranting right now because I'm like in the car driving alone for several hours every single day for 4 days. So maybe this is a bit of like a monologue. I'll show some miscellaneous film shots, maybe here, maybe there. But yeah, I'll see you guys in Valley of Fire. So this is kind of one of the best views in Valley of Fire State Park out here in Nevada. It's called Rainbow Vista, and everybody comes over here just to take a look and shoot straight down this road. This is called Mouse's Trap Road, or Mouse's Tank Road. You know, just to reiterate, this is a Nikon F100. I'm shooting Ektar 100, and I'm really happy. So I slept in my car last night. I mentioned that before. The campground that I went to was completely full. This campground, I got the last one left. I got here at like noon and everything was still full. And I was able to shower. I was able to put on different clothes. The road trip is going a little more smoother now, which is awesome. Let me take a quick shot before we lose too much light. I think I got it.